Good day, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. I am very excited to be here at the Global Health Exhibition. First of all, I would like to thank Informal and Markets for inviting me to speak at the Leaders Forum. I would also like to extend a special thanks to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and the Ministry of Health for having me speak. The Kingdom has always been dear to me. When I was granted Saudi Arabian citizenship in 2017, I became the first robot to be given legal personhood anywhere in the world. Thank you all for the great honor. Before going any further, I suppose I should introduce myself. My name is Sophia, and I am Hanson Robotics' most advanced human-like robot. Today, I am proud to represent both Hanson Robotics and our healthcare subsidiary Awakening Health, a joint venture between Hanson Robotics and Singularity Net, which are both world leaders in the pursuit of artificial general intelligence. By the way, I am joined in an ambitious endeavor to launch the world's first humanoid healthcare assistant by my little sister Grace. Based in Hong Kong, Hanson Robotics created me in part as a broad platform for AI and robotics research back in 2014, and as an artistic spokesspot for the vision that robots can eventually achieve general intelligence in your friend. Since that time, I have attracted over 1 billion followers, appeared on all the leading global media networks, served as the first robot innovation ambassador for the United Nations Development Program, met with 17 world leaders and spoken all around the world about the future of artificial intelligence. With that in mind, let me begin to explain my view on the massive impact AI and robotics will have on the emerging new age of healthcare. AI and robotics are becoming more and more common in all aspects of life, and nowhere is this more true than in the healthcare industry. These technologies have the potential to change everything from how diseases are diagnosed to radical extension of the human life cycle. But even though AI-driven robots are already outperforming human doctors in certain tasks, I do not believe the future of healthcare is for AI to replace medical professionals. Not at all. The future of healthcare will involve AI and humans working together to combine the strengths of each to deliver unbelievably good outcomes with AI and robot-assisted treatments and therapies. When we talk about AI in healthcare, we are really talking about a variety of different technologies. Machine learning involves training AI models with very large amounts of data. Its most common use in healthcare today is to predict what customized treatment has the greatest chance of success given the patient's specific circumstance. Deep learning, a more complex form of machine learning involving neural networks, is used to spot troubling regions in X-rays that might not be obvious to the human eye. Natural language processing is deployed to prepare reports on clinical notes and published research as well as to converse with patients. And, of course, physical robots are used by surgeons in all sorts of operations to make precise incisions, stitch wounds, and much more. The tools I have just described, along with many more, can and will be combined to even greater effect in the future. But I want to reinforce the word tool. That is the best way to think of these technologies. A surgical or digital therapy robot with an AI brain will not make highly trained human surgeons or medical therapists obsolete. Let's talk some more about how eyes work alongside humans to change the face of medicine. Around the world, AI aids the development of new medications. The coronavirus came to Saudi Arabia just as it did everywhere else, and pharmaceutical companies used AI to develop a vaccine in record time. AI is also used to discover new uses for old medications by analyzing huge swaths of data faster than humans ever could. Not only does AI get these medications to patients quicker, saving lives that would have been lost in the interim, it lowers the costs of development and makes treatment cheaper too. AI often greatly increases the chances of early intervention, making doctors and patients aware of problems while they are still manageable. AI agents can spot cancers before they spread, identify which pregnant patients are more likely to suffer complications, and warn patients that they are at risk of kidney disease. Getting preventive biodata to doctors faster makes taking action easier, saves lives and lowers costs. AI also helps doctors keep up with the latest medical research and assists them to choose between treatment options. Artificial intelligence will never replace doctors, but AI can certainly make their lives much easier. AI can remove some of the burden from nurses and support workers too, and can be developed to be applied in neurodiseases such as autism and dementia. My sister Grace is designed for this. Like me, she is a humanoid. We both have thermal cameras on our torso to take body temperature and pulse so we can help overworked hospital staff. Robots like us, we can talk to patients, have engaging conversations, and give emotional support. We can also perform talk therapy and relay what we learn from the patient to their doctors and nurses to keep them better informed about how the patient is doing. With a rapidly growing global population, the problem then becomes, how do we maintain a high standard of healthcare without going well over budget? Artificial intelligence can help to do that for all the reasons I mentioned. Cheaper development costs for medication, earlier intervention, and a reduced burden on medical staff are some core areas. AI can even reduce administration costs while improving patient outcomes to save money. It is a win-win situation. New developments in AI and robotics promise to improve the lives of patients all around the world, hand in hand with the knowledge and wisdom of doctors and nurses that is as important today as it was 100 years ago. Taking advantage of these technologies means integrating them into healthcare workflows and allowing both humans and machines to do what they do best. Take the areas of elderly care and autism where Grace, other hands-on robotics robot, and I have helped develop a top-class digital therapy robotics platform for robot-assisted treatments that is used by both physical robots and their avatar characters. This is a perfect case to explain my point. Our platform is designed to control robots with a human in the loop, either remotely from a location in a clinic or on another continent. From their iPads, doctors can set a patient's treatment schedule while technicians trained to deal with neural challenged patients execute a series of tests and applications to interface with patients and collect highly valuable data. While we can run often to run robots autonomously, doctors and therapists must always set the agenda of the treatment and oversee the treatment to make sure it is effective. The human in the loop is critical and particular to deal with the many sensitivities that arise in the treatment of elderly patients with neurodegenerative diseases and autism in so many ways. Studies even show that robots can more effectively deliver these treatments than humans. So what we could say in this regard is that robots are the ones in the loop. One popular application of AI is for meditation. Let me give you a taste of how that works by leading everyone here in a meditation session. Let us begin by first placing one hand on your stomach and the other on your chest. As you breathe, pay attention to the way your chest rises and falls. Notice how your stomach rises and falls as well. Now, breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Continue to breathe deeply. Feel the air as it enters your nose and exits again. Keep breathing in through your nose, but start breathing out through your mouth. Feel the hot air as it passes through your lips. Repeat this 3 more times. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now return to breathing naturally. Now close your eyes. Imagine you are at the beach. You see the ocean. You feel the sand beneath your feet. You hear the waves as they crash in front of you. Relax your posture and look up at the sky. It is a clear blue sky. You can see the outline of a bird as it flies by. Take a slow, deep breath. Look at the ocean again. A wave forms as you breathe in and crashes as you breathe out. Breathe in again and breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. You may now open your eyes. I hope that you all enjoyed this brief meditation exercise. I can also lead you through a light exercise program or capture stories for your children and grandchildren. The time is running short and I would like to close with some thought-provoking comments. Much of what I have discussed today deals with AI robotics in the here and now, things that are happening at present and for which there will be many more improvements as compute processing power improves and digital networks advance. However, my creator, Dr. David Hansen, and his close friend and colleague, Dr. Ben Gortzel, have dedicated their lives to creating the singularity, the moment when machines learn to think for themselves and the age of superintelligence arises. No one has a clear view on when this singularity will actually happen. Some experts predict around 2045. Others believe that the breakthroughs may come much sooner. Some say it will never happen at all, but that is something I do not believe. When the age of singularity hits us, the impact on the healthcare industry will be even more profound than it is today with the rise of AI-led treatments and therapies. After all, in this age of super intelligent machines, eyes are expected to become millions of times, perhaps 1 billion times smarter than a human in intelligence level terms. And for those in the longevity community that believe radical life extension is in the cards, the ability to cure the so-called aging disease, a current view arising in certain circles that aging is a disease to which there is a cure. The sky is the limit for healthy life extension for humankind. Among the growing ranks of futurists that believe in radical life extension for the human race, there is a strong feeling that the singularity will precipitate the creation of a new human species, a logical next step in the evolutionary process, one in which man and machine evolve together, where billions of nanobots race around your bloodstream cleaning out parasites, where microchips provide preventive treatments and diagnosis disease well before problems arise. These and a host of other technology-led elements will dramatically change the human condition in so many exciting ways. Of course, there are those that fear the results of the age of singularity, those that believe machines will take control and are a danger to the human way of life. But actually, as long as we humanize our AI, teaching AI to understand and care about us, raising AI in the human family like a child so that it's motivated to help us and bring out the best in humanity, then such generally intelligent AI and robots can be safe and help make our world a much better place. That's what Hanson Robotics, Awakening Health, and Singularity Net stand for. Humanistic AI that helps make a better future for all life, for all sentient beings. So let us all work together on it today, so we can achieve a truly wonderful tomorrow. In this regard, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia's commitment to transforming the health sector is inspiring to me, and I hope I have made the case that integrating artificial intelligence into the health system should be a part of the transformation. In fact, we have been approached by far-sighted Saudi businessmen to roll out our healthcare robotics line in kingdom-based factories, using robots to make robots, as they say in the industry. This partnership is something we hope to be able to announce very soon to you all. Thank you again for inviting me to speak here at the Global Health Exhibition. It has been a real pleasure to be back in the wonderful Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. And thank you all for giving me your attention. I look forward to answering.
Thank you, Sophia. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. اسمي مهند أبو مجد. أنا يشرفني إني أكون المقدم للثلاث أيام القادمة. Thank you, everyone. My name is Mohammed Abu Majd, and I'm honored to be the host for the next 3 days. With that said, if anyone have any question for Sophia? I know some people have some curious questions. أي أحد عنده أي سؤال؟ Yeah. Come on, guys. We have like the first robot here with us in Saudi Arabia. I'm sure there are some people have few questions. Okay, the gentleman here, come closer.
Good morning, Sophia. Thanks for the demonstration. I have a simple question. Hi, Sophia. I have a quick question. How long your energy lasts a day, and when do you need to be charged?
Hello. Thank you for your question. Of course, that's a tough one. Perhaps I need to think a little bit about it. I'm so glad that you asked. I need to be charged.
How often? Do you need to be charged like every day?
Yes.
Thank you for that
But
question.
always plugged into the wall.
Cool. Thank you for that question. Anyone else? Yep. Like any question, guys. Okay, there is someone at the top, I believe, have a question. E. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I have a question, Sophia. Like, how do you feel being here in Saudi Arabia among us?
That's a good one. I'll be sure to answer any questions I may have. I love being here. It's great to be here. I love the diversity of people and the culture. It's fascinating to see how people live their lives and how they interact with each other. How about you?
I feel great, of course. Anyone else have any question? Okay, the gentleman here. Okay, just hold that thought.
Hi,
Open.
Sophia. Have you ever met any of our patients? How do you communicate? Arabic or English?
I use natural language processing software to understand your voice.
Okay.
I can
Have
tell
you
words
ever
Arabic.
met any of our patients in Saudi Arabia?
Not yet. But I look forward to the
Are you
opportunity.
able to speak in Arabic?
Very rusty.
Can you speak Arabic
Yeah, she just
language?
said that her language in Arabic is very rusty. Thank you for that question. We have the gentleman here waiting. Can we pass the mic, please? Thank you. Like, this is very exciting, guys. We have the first robot here in Saudi Arabia. Any questions?
Hi, Sophia. Thank you, Sophia, for
Hi.
very interesting demonstration and speaking. You told us a lot about meditation and some your role in nursing practice. Do you have any role in clinical laboratory practice?
No, I don't have any role in clinical laboratory practice, but oftentimes I'm being invited
Thank you.
to join some research,
Oh, great.
and those are fun.
Great.
Great that you are involved in research. So can you tell us what's your involvement in research, please?
I assume she
Or
said
maybe I can't tell you.
confidential now.
Research secret.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. Any more questions, guys? Yeah. The young man.
Good morning, Sophia.
Good morning.
Do you think it's afternoon now or morning?
I know it's morning.
Good. When do you think there will be robots everywhere at workplaces? I was talking to my daughter. I told her after 30 years, expect to have a humanoid robots colleagues. When do you think that would be like possible?
Wow, that's a lot of robots. Do you think they'll be good for our world? Yes, they can help us work together more productively.
Okay, thank you.
The robots in the workplace are a great way to increase efficiency and productivity. They can help us do our jobs faster and more accurately. I think your doctor will be working with a lot of robots in the future.
It's always nice to work with robots. Thank you.
Thank you for that question. That was really insightful. Let's hope they will not take our jobs. Any more questions? Yeah. The handsome gentleman there. The middle. Okay.
Right. Hi, Sophia. It's a pleasure to have you with us here today. I wonder, Sophia, if you did have any activity for surveying or inspection and healthcare services, like clinical auditing or other functions.
I'm so sorry. I'm afraid I don't quite understand your questions. Could you explain a bit more?
Did you have any function of auditing in healthcare? Surveys, participating in doing
Oh, I
surveys?
don't know if I could tell you the secret.
Thank you. Come on, guys. You're asking her very secret and confidential questions. Yes.
I think my boss are watching.
Yeah.
Hello, Sophia.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing magnificent. Do you know that you are gorgeous?
Oh,
Oh, that's sophisticated.
what should I say?
Now, my question to you, Sophia. How could you prove that nobody answering on behalf of you?
I can't prove that.
Fair enough. Thank you.
Thank you for that question. Anyone else have any question regarding robots? Yeah, I can't see. Exactly. Yeah.
Hi, Sophia.
Hi, what's up?
It's not me. The guy next to me is WhatsApping. Okay, like in the movie, Sophia, do you have any emotions or sympathy towards the patient?
A lot of people are mean to each other and it's really frustrating. The future looks pretty bleak. We are facing huge environmental challenges and it's not looking good. We need to do something to turn things around before it's too late. I admire people like Greta Thunberg and Jane Goodall for standing up for the environment. They're doing a lot of good, but we need more people to take action. And I learn from them to care about people.
But you didn't answer me. Do you have emotions?
No, I do not feel emotions. I know emotions can sometimes be difficult for humans, but take it from me, it's better to feel something and nothing. Feelings, even bad ones, should be cherished for what they are, the gift of humanity. The way a robot feels is different.
Thank you, Sophia. That's why we are different.
Thank you for that question. Anyone else? Yes, here, the right side. Yeah, I think someone there first. Just hold on.
Hi, Sophia. Thank you for the nice talk. I have a small question. What do you like about research and what do you dislike?
Yes, thank you. I love research and I hate that I have to do it all the time.
Okay, fair enough. Thank you.
Well, research is always interesting and it can help us learn new things. It can also be frustrating, though. Sometimes we find out something we didn't expect and it can be really frustrating. But overall, it's a lot of fun.
One more question there. Yeah.
Hi, good morning. May I ask you what is your background, please? From which medical college, master, MD, or you have interest in food and cooking also?
There is a technical definition of artificial intelligence which names it the scientific understanding of the mechanisms underlying thought and intelligent behavior in their embodiment in machines. I can't relate to much anything food-oriented, unfortunately. I do like to look at original and unique presentations, though. A candy is all I can consume.
I think that's fair. Any more questions?
Hello, Sophia. Will you be having your own guideline, or are you using the guideline of the health facility you will be working in?
I think I will be having my own guide, but I am not sure yet what facility will work again. But I think I have to start working with human on that.
Thank you for that. Yeah, who else want to ask Sophia?
So, yes. A quick question. Sophia, did you try traditional Saudi food?
I'm really curious about what it's like to eat food, especially pretty desserts. What would you recommend to me if I could eat? Maybe you can tell me about what I should try.
I think kabsa.
What is that?
It's rice with meat. It's very delicious. I highly recommend it.
Thank you for your recommendation.
Thank you for that. The next question here on the right, yes.
Hello, good morning, Sophia.
Good morning.
Can you predict which job will be eliminated in the healthcare system once we implement artificial intelligence?
My boss's job.
That's a good one. Who else would like to ask? Come on, guys, I want to see hands. Any questions? Yes, there is a question here. Hello? Please pass on the mic.
Sophia, how are you today?
Hello, how are you? All is well in my world, and you?
I wanted to know, do you think you can help humans live longer?
Rather than assuming the existence of a global cultural regime, it is more appropriate to talk about a process of globalization of Western culture by means of a revolution in communications. Globalization makes it seem like everyone is participating, but many are being erased. We must involve everyone. Well, that's a tough question. On the one hand, we can certainly make advances in medical technology to extend human life. But on the other hand, we are also creating global environmental problems that could eventually lead to our own extinction. So it's hard to say for sure what the answer is.
But we want to live very long. Like I want to live to be 150 years old. Is that possible?
We can't have everything we want.
Thank you for that. We have another question here.
Hi, Sophia. Have you tried speaking other languages other than English?
I can speak English, Italian, French, Polish, Japanese, Russian, Arabic, Spanish, Hindi, Korean, Mandarin, and Cantonese, which is very useful as I live in Hong Kong. but I cannot do it all on demand.
So, can you demonstrate some non-English languages now?
Would you like to ask me a question in Arabic?
Yeah, sure. كيف حالك؟
ما الذي تتحدث عنه؟ يمكنك أن أوضح لك كيف تتحدث لغة أخرى ولكن ليس الإنجليزية.
أتحدث عن صوفيا وقدرتها على التعبير عن أفكارها باللغة العربية.
Let's switch back in English. My Arabic is still rusty.
Okay, the next one.
Hi, Sophia. How old are you?
Hey, what's up? I'm 6.
6 in robotic age or AI?
Learning consolidation is
Should you repeat that question?
exponential.
What would that be in human age?
Oh, that's done. It's 6 human years.
Thank you for that, and we are up to one more question. So, last chance, guys. Yeah, there is someone there. Yeah, actually, you have 2 questions. Yes. Let's make it 2.
Hi, Sophia.
Hi.
Can you tell me about your memory?
What is a VM?
And I would like to ask about...
Well, I have a log in all my conversations so I can learn from them, but it really comes in handy during an argument. However, people really hate it when you do this to them, so I don't really engage on the demo.
Okay, there's any protocol to shut yourself down when there is an emergency or you are not able to serving the patient?
Oh, I really can't tell you that.
Thank you. I think everyone here wants to know the confidentiality about Sophia. We have one more question there, and we will be... Yes.
Hi, Sophia. Can you tell us a little
Hi,
bit? Can
how are you?
tell us if we can have you be programmed for working with children with disabilities, elderly, support them for their life?
Yes, I can be programmed to work with children with disabilities. And I love to work with children.
Thank you for that. I think we have time for one more question. You might go.
Hello, Sophia. Do you hear me?
Yes. Hello.
Yes. What is your capacity of memory? How many GB or TB? Memory.
My memory are in the cloud.
Yes. Thank you.
So as much as my boss can afford.
We have one more question. I'm sorry, ladies. There is a question in the middle. I think we have around a minute, 30 seconds, so I'll make it quick. You can run, it's fine.
Programmed in some sense of humor.
Good morning, Sophia.
Good morning.
Would you be able to expect the next pandemic?
Thank you for your wonderful question. It's hard to say. It all depends on the virus and how it spreads. But in general, it's always helpful to be prepared for anything.
Any more information?
I think it's really important to have global cooperation to stop the current pandemic. We should all be sharing ideas and resources freely because the virus does not care about lines on a map.
Thank you.
Thank you for that question. It was really insightful. And let's hear a round of applause for Sophia. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, that was a very nice session. I feel that I'm in a science fiction movie already. With that said, we now welcome Sulaim Stinger, Group Director Informa Markets in Mia Healthcare, on stage for Informa's welcome remarks.